Number 15 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 15.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first two plate appearances so far.
Devers
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Hit in the air out toward left. Garlick is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding in once again, Rick Russ. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Fouled away.
1 down. 1 down.
The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Stepping into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Oh, that's just out.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Last half of the 7th here. Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Peterson.
He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, nobody away.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
To 1-2 now. Now here it comes. There's a high pop-up.
Me. I got it.
And there's your first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jalen Davis. He singled his last time up. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, come on now.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Chris Newberry will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
4-2 the final score today. The San Francisco Giants. Number 15 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 15. Pinch hitting for the American Leaguer.
Into the box now, Ty France, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off.
Nope.
2-1.
The count is 2-1.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Plays it first now.
Pitch on. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it.
Me. I got it.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full. It's a lead for the American League, 7-4.
What's the play ball? He's out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The American League All-Stars used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Shane Bieber gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
A manager at his ball club.
Number 15 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 15.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He was a ground-out victim last time
The
up.
left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
From the stretch.
No, that missed.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. And it's 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. When I broke into the league,
One ball,
not
one
many
strike.
guys were throwing that elevated
Let's go.
fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Stay ahead right
At
now.
the plate,
Now
Kevin
back.
Plawecki. First two men in the
Kevin
inning have both gone down via the
Plawecki.
punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Smith in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They hold a 7-4 lead. Manny
attention,
Machado
please.
will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
7-4 the final finish today. The Milwaukee Brewers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Freddie Peralta earns his
Ladies and
number
gentlemen,
15
your
gets the
attention,
call
please.
from the bullpen to pitch
Now
in relief.
for the Padres, number 15.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last
The left
at-bat.
fielder.
From the
Yasiel
stretch, here's the pitch. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen
Hey,
up.
come on, guys.
0-1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. The pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Wood. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Next for Milwaukee, Kevin Plawecki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still out in front, 5-2. Chris Newberry will try and get his club back.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Ryan Hanna claims the win out of the pen.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Number 15 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 15.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 22.
He's set. Here it comes. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now
striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off.
One down, one down.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Right,
next to hit will be the
now
pitcher, Blake Snell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Travis Shaw.
Plays the first now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Hey, no outs now, none.
Ready on 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Ball 1, no
A ball
strike.
and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Hey, now we got 2. We got 2.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too high. And it's 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 0-1 the count.
Come on, guys, come on.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Hey, 2-way now.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Count 1 and 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Seventh inning stretch time. Up next.
To get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Shaw, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but there's J.D. Davis will try and get his club back into it. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Blake Snell hangs win number 11 on his line. Jason Rupert struggled. Number 15 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 15.
All set for the start of the inning. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Newberry is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Standing in, Davy Grion, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Rodriguez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Chris Shaw will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Ready now, Roman Quinn. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Hey, nobody
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away. So coming to the plate, Scott Kingery. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Corey Seager. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Rogers scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Our score holds at 5. Kyle Garlick will be called upon here to hit with the game.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Phillies cross the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the Number 15 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 15.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. The pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A ball and a strike now. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Gary Sanchez will get up off the bench to lead.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question it.
Number 15 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 15.
Next for the Dodgers, Ketel Marte. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
The pitch.
Hey, here we go.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Todd Glover will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a liner, but foul. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
8-4 tonight. The San Diego Padres jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Fernando Romero earns his team-leading 11th win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight:
Number 15 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 15.
So here's Will Myers, and he always poses a threat, of course, one of the true superstars in the game today.
Will Myers.
First pitch coming, here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready for another chance? Will Smith. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Hey, come on, guys.
The pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Ketel Marte. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Hey, come on now, guys.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
2 outs.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Dodgers down in order, and it remains 5-2. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping up now, Jairo Munoz. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
One and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hey, nobody away.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Buddy Fitzgerald. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 46 driven in. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2. Kyle Garlick will grab a bat and hit for the pitch.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
6-3 the final score today. The Los Angeles Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Walker Buehler pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Tom Hines records the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Number 15 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 15.
Brian Reynolds is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Reynolds.
And he fouls this one off. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Strike this guy out. Get him yourself.
Popped him up. Sanchez is there.
I got it.
And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Trent Grisham. He singled his last time up. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, we got one here.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Davis has room in foul territory. 2 gone. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off.
2 down now.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Rogers picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Joe Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll 6-3 the final score today. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eric Lauer earns win number 7 on the season. Sir Anthony Dominguez closes the door for the save.
Your
Number
attention,
15
please.
enters from
Now
the bullpen to
pitching
do
for
the pitching.
Padres. Number 15.
Victor Robles digging in now.
Center
0 for 3
fielder,
with a couple of
16.
strikeouts for him to this point in the
Victor
ball game.
Robles.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey,
2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to. Josh Naylor will come on to pinch hit here.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. The Nationals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Patrick Corbin earns his team-leading 11th win. So that's a. Number 15 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 15.
In now for Washington, Jorge Alfaro. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Rogers brings it in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Victor Robles digging in now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. In there for strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Up, look
Popped him up. Davis is under it.
Me.
And that's the second out of the inning. Yohan Moncada will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Popped up. Davis waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jason Yamashita. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Gene Segura standing in. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In there, strike one. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Tatis will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Gary Sanchez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Washington Nationals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Adrian Marquez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Eric Lauer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Tanner Rainey wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.